Hi, I'm Susie, and I've been living and travelling in my van Lucy for just over 2 years. I've travelled across 10 countries from Scotland in the UK all the way through Europe to northern Norway, back down to southern Spain and into Portugal. It's been an incredible, life-changing journey, and I've even written a book, Let Go, Fly Free. Follow me as I explore this beautiful country to find land and my new home to live a sustainable and self-sufficient life.
Time to get up at 3:30 in the morning to drive to the airport. It's all a little bit strange. Everywhere I go, there's no people. Like, the trains are empty, the airport's empty. It's a different place to the one that I left at Christmas. My first COVID test of the 3 that I need to do, and I'm just escaping for a few minutes to put it in the priority post box, which I'm allowed to do. So I'm going to make the most of being outside in the sunshine. I have just escaped out of isolation for a few minutes to take my first COVID test to the priority post box. Just enjoying this beautiful blue sky here in Brighton. So I have arrived at Birmingham University. This is the closest I'll get to ever go to university. So I'm off to find where my daughter Georgina lives and have a day in Birmingham with her. I'm actually very excited. So I'm going to take you along with me on this journey today. If you've never been to Birmingham, like me, I can't believe that I have never been to Birmingham. So be an interesting day. So we've come to the Birmingham Wildlife Conservation Park. Hello. Where's the little ones? Is this it can't be an ostrich. It's very small. It looks. Look at this guy.
Are able to reproduce through parthenogenesis, meaning that they can lay a viable clutch of eggs without them being fertilised by a male.
Ooh. Where's your tongue? Oh, look, it's all open up. Is this a red panda? It's so cute.
So after our time monkeying around, sorry, I couldn't resist that one. We then headed off into the centre of Birmingham to have a walk around the canals. The next day it was back on the train to London.
We will shortly be arriving at London Bridge.
I know.
No.
Okay.
No.
We are going into the Smuggler's Adventure in Hastings. What will we find? Looks like a spooky These are the caverns. Can't know if
The
you can
Monk's
see it.
Walk is 45 metres, 145 feet long, and leads down into well over an acre of subterranean caverns and passages.
Raid shelter. Bombs were falling on the houses in Hastings, so people came down here to be safe. There were nearly 600 beds in the caves. Imagine! So off you go, and Uncle Harry Jack will be around to tell you some more tales later. Here they are, unloading the ship from France. I wonder what they got aboard this time. Of course, it don't matter much. Without paying the taxes and import duties in this country, there's money to be made on almost anything. More profitable than fishing, eh? As long as it doesn't get caught. Bring it ashore, boys.
It's so cool. The toilets are in the cavern, in the caves. Seems to have left the tap on. Very cool. Going through the caves, you have to bend your head down here. Oh my god. Oh, where have you gone, Zach? Oh my god. I can't see anything. Oh. This is a view over Hastings Old Town, and there is a natural park up on the top there that you can walk along the cliffs, and the vernacular railway, which I believe is the steepest one in Europe, I think. And we have the fishermen's huts below and the fishing boats, but we have the modern as well, mixing in with it all. There's a fairground and there's some kind of dancing going on.
So after all the excitement of seeing my children, it was time to head back to West Sussex and for some appointments, the dentist, hair appointment, and also to catch up with some friends as well before I headed back to Portugal.
So I made it back to Portugal, yes, and I've had my hair done too. And look, the van, it's perfect, nothing has happened to it. And so now I am going to take it to the window place because the glass has arrived, and so finally Lucy is going to get fixed, yay. And it's so warm here. Yeah, coming from rainy England this morning, I think 15 degrees to 26 degrees. I'm feeling hot now. I'm gonna need to change because I have my jeans on and I'm hot. So thank you for watching my video, and now for the exciting news. Well, there's actually two pieces of exciting news, and the first was 2 days before I left the UK, I had an email from CEF Immigration here in Portugal to tell me that they have now accepted me as a resident of Portugal under the withdrawal agreement. So that was so great, because when I then came back through passport control into Portugal, I just had to show them the piece of paper, and they didn't need to stamp my passport, so it's not counting towards being in the Schengen region. So yes, I was so happy, as you can imagine, and excited to get that news, and the timing was obviously so synchronistic for me. because I had already started to worry before leaving the UK about getting back into Portugal without the passport being stamped. So yeah, that was great news. And so now I just have to sit back and wait for another email to let me know when I get an appointment to just go to one of the local cameras here and give my biometric information there to then actually get the little card that I am officially a resident. So yeah, so that was the first piece of news. And then the second piece, which was also very, very synchronistic timing, was after I arrived back here in Portugal, 2 days later, I got an offer on my house in the UK. So yeah, and it's a cash buyer, so it's going to move quite quickly. Although I do have tenants still, and they will be there until the end of January. But that is all perfect because it gives me time then to get back to the UK again and then sort all the rest of the stuff that I have left there back in my garage in the UK. So yeah, two very great pieces of news for me, and everything seems to be flowing really nicely here now back in Portugal. And so for now, I am just currently in an Airbnb in Praia de Luz in the Algarve. And the reason I'm here is because before I left Portugal, it was still a requirement to isolate for 14 days if you hadn't been vaccinated when coming from the UK. And then I found out after I had left Portugal that they had decided to remove that rule, and now even if you haven't been vaccinated, so long as you get the antigen test, it's not even a PCR test now, then yeah, you can come to Portugal and you don't have to isolate. So another piece of great news, because it means now that I can have friends come and visit me. So there we are. And so what's next? Well, I'm going to leave that for the next video. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.